Trump blames Biden for the worst economic quarter since 2022, even though the reason is Trump's tariffs. As one of the biggest three-car CEOs talks to me about rising prices. So here's what Trump said just moments ago.
This is Biden's economy because we took over on January 20th. And I think you have to get us a little bit of time to get moving. But this is the Biden economy.
Well, no. I mean, also today, you just need to listen to the man at the center of Trump's tariffs. He also spoke today. Here's Peter Navarro.
That is off the charts when you strip out inventories and the negative effects of the surge in imports because of the tariffs.
So when you strip out the tariffs, it's off the charts. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's good to hear him say it. The Wall Street editorial board, the Wall Street Journal editorial board put it this way tonight. Tariffs shrink the U.S. economy. And they say the best response to the warning from the first quarter GDP decline would be for Mr. Trump to call the whole tariff thing off. The Wall Street Journal goes on to call the situation a, quote, tariff kidnapping. So, as Peter Navarro put it very clearly, I'll summarize it this way. It's the tariffs, stupid. It's not Joe Biden. And what the Wall Street Journal calls a tariff kidnapping is set to have far-reaching effects on our lives. I spoke with Ford CEO Jim Farley today about how this is affecting his company.
Are you confident at this point saying that there's not going to be any price increases coming from Ford trucks or cars this summer?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I'm not going to be specific about our pricing, but I will say one thing. We're announcing today that we're going to extend our employee pricing through July 4th. That's a big commitment. I don't know if the other competitors are going to be able to do that.
All right, that's important. Now, you heard him loud and clear there at the end, holding prices through July 4th. And that is significant. But it was at the top. He was categorical. No, I'm not saying that, almost laughing when asked about whether prices wouldn't go up. Well, that is because they most likely are. We spoke with Patrick Anderson, longtime auto expert at Anderson Economics Group, who tracks auto pricing. And he's got some new numbers. They're actually coming out tomorrow morning, but we're going to show you tonight. They show how much more it will cost to make and soon to buy a Ford Explorer. So that's coming up on the whiteboard in a moment. It's the tariffs, stupid. But Trump says it's Biden, which is a particularly bizarre accusation, not just because it's Trump's tariffs, even according to Peter Navarro, but because of Trump's own logic on who got credit for economic strength when Biden was president. Here's Trump's tweet on January 29, 2024. This is the Trump stock market. Okay, that was a year before Inauguration Day. Trump is now not taking the blame for the stock market drop. So we want to take the credit when Biden was president. Now that he's president, he's not going to take the blame for the drop.
Follow for more.